Hello again. My streak has officially been broken, but I promise you guys it's not my fault. My family came over for a birthday, and they captured the whole house, so I physically could not make videos. But enough about me. Epic Mickey was a moderate success at the time, but the franchise stretches past the games. There's a lot of things such as clothes, movies, controllers, all the good stuff also released alongside the games. And this is currently undervalued. It has not been talked about by many people here on YouTube. But nonetheless, let's dive in. Okay, but first, let's talk about what's been happening recently. Because in the past 2 weeks, I've gone from 57 subs all the way to 77. I know it's barely any to some of you guys, but I've been making videos since 2019. I've never gotten this kind of growth. Or the support on the Epic Mickey 2 video has already got 800 views and it's only been a few weeks. To put that into perspective, my Sonic Lost World video got 70 views in 5 months. I know, big difference. And before I forget, I made a new Discord server about Epic Mickey because the Epic Mickey fans don't have a Discord server yet. Yippee. I searched it up and there was none. So I'll be opening one up, so please join. The views have just been an insane growth, and I want to thank you all for this support. Let's get to 100 subs by the end of the year, guys. The controllers. So let's start small with the promotional controllers that were made for the first game. Nintendo made a paintbrush mold to put over your nunchuck, and from the images, it looks pretty high quality and well made. Although, I do not get why it's a nunchuck and not a Wii remote. Like, what is one similar thing about paintbrushes and Wii remotes? You fucking hold them the same way, Nintendo. It was perfect. The stars were aligning. The idea was simple. But then you put this little chode on the nunchuck. It's like so stupid. But when the second game came out, we got a remote based off Oswald's remote from the game. But it got worse. At least the paintbrush was still a nunchuck. But this is just a replacement for it. And I shit you not, has one button. Yes, that's right. Not 2, not 3, not 4, but 1. Like, what do you want me to do with this? For one niche use for player 2 to use. How do you expect to move with that one, buddy? But I forgot to mention that in select regions, a charger for the Wii remote was made, which is the blot standing loud and proud with a small slot to charge the Wii remote. And yes, I know, technically this is not a controller, Sheen. No wonder they call you White Sheen, because there's only a puddle in your cranium, dummy, ha ha ha. I won't have to say that, shush, you're interrupting, pal. But although I've been slamming these controllers, this charger is actually really cool for what it is. I would definitely buy it, not even for the practical use, it's just really, really cool to look at in itself. But would you believe me if I said they made a new controller for Epic Mickey Rebrushed? Well, I'd be wrong, so don't piss your pants in excitement just yet, bro. They just reskinned an Xbox controller for the game. But although, to be fair, if they made another custom controller like the last 2 games, it probably wouldn't end well, so yeah, never mind. Although the controllers were less than awesome, thankfully the clothes pulled through with some amazing Hot Topic designs for the games. And that's all fine and dandy. But for those true Epic Mickey fans, they would know that Hot Topic released new Epic Mickey t-shirts in the year 2020. Wait, what? 2020 is nowhere close to Epic Mickey 2's release date. And we didn't know about Rebrushed at the time. So, when this happened, it was anarchy. Anarchy, I tell you! The whole fandom questioned it. What does it mean? Is there going to be a new announcement? Why are the shirts so trash? And we ended up getting nothing for another 4 years. And I don't think Rebrushed has been in development for 4 years, otherwise Purple Lamb is just fucking bums. But what do they do this for? Well, the most believed idea is that they were celebrating the game's 10th anniversary. But why do they make new designs? Wouldn't they just make the old ones? We may never know the answer to this question. We've talked about the Epic Mickey Rebrushed Collector's Edition already on this channel, but did you know that the first 2 games also had Collector's Edition? Yeah, first we'll talk about the original Collector's Edition for the Wii game. And let's just say, compared to Rebrushed, this one is quite the downgrade, as you get the game, a disc with more than 5 hours of footage about the making of the game, and a 6-inch statue of Mickey, plus the faceplates for the Wii remote and the nunchuck. Sure, the disc with all the extra footage may sound cool, but it's all up on YouTube. There's no need for it. It's not exclusive. But the statue is actually cool as hell. And that's really it for the first game. But the second game steps it up a bit. It comes in Mickey's TV from the game and includes the game, an Oswald USB, a Mickey figurine, or Oswald figurine, and a film cell from the short The Fox Chase. Now this is cooler, but not by much, as there's not a statue for Mickey or Oswald, which is sad, but a frame from an old show is actually pretty cool, plus the figurines look very nice. Except you only get one of them. Why didn't they just give you both of them? They would have made so much more money. Now here's a section where I mention a bunch of things that are either scrapped or don't have enough info on them to be their own section. And so I'm just going to mash them together. 1. A movie adaptation for the first game was tossed around by Junction Point, and Warren wanted it, but it was never greenlit. They even had a pitch trailer made for it by the same people who made the cutscenes of the first and second game. 2. A Disney attraction centered around Epic Mickey. It was also an idea tossed around, but there's not much known about it. I believe there was an interview of Warren where he talked about it, but I cannot find it for the life of me. 3. An updated version of Epic Mickey 1 was released for Epic Mickey. Why did I do that? Was released in 2011 and was exclusive to Japan. It had some quality of life fixes like fixed cameras, the option to skip projector levels when backtracking, which please add that to Rerush, please, I'm begging you, Purple Lamp and TShirts, please, and we all want that. There's also some changes specifically made for Japanese people. Like, you know the cutscene where Gus explains the Thinner disaster and you see a huge Thinner tsunami? Well, since Japan had a huge tsunami around that time, it's instead changed to a bunch of gas particles crowding the area, which looks a lot less cool, but it's fine, because we don't want to reference our tragedies. We have now finished another video. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and join my Discord server, link in the description, because you can meet me before I'm famous. Thanks again for the support, and I'll see you all again next time.